What is up and welcome to another Blu-ray update edition of Worth Watch with me, Anthony Flood. As you can see here, today I'm going to be showcasing y'all the Target exclusive Blu-ray 3D clusterfuck combo pack of Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. And I picked this up over the Steelbook mainly because I'm not the biggest fan of Steelbooks. I believe I've expressed that before. And the cover, wasn't a fan of it. I love the inside artwork, and the back artwork featured the Dame picture right here. But I fell in love with the poster art very much like with the original poster art that was on the original Blu-ray release for the first Sin City. I love this artwork as well. I had to go with it. Plus, it comes with a bonus disc of, we can zoom in here, a making of featurette, which is not included in the standard edition. Which is kind of a bummer because for those of you who do know about Robert Rodriguez, he's pretty insightful and intense when it comes to making of featurettes. He does a pretty damn good job of showing how he makes his movies, no matter how big or small. He's done like those 10-minute film school featurettes. So I dig his style when he comes to showing how he makes his movies. So very happy to have this. I love the matted finish as well as glossiness of the embossed Sin City there. And in the back it's very glossy on this blood splatter here as well. So that's one of my favorite slipcovers. I just love the black and white and red. And then going on to the actual Blu-ray itself, it's a 4-disc set. Blu-ray 3D with some artwork on there. Thank you, Anchor Bay, for giving a shit. Then we got the teaser poster art with the lips right there of the bonus disc. Then we got the Blu-ray with more city artwork in the back, and the DVDs back here, and sadly, Anchor Bay. Yet another company that's finally just said, fuck the swing trays, let's just stack discs. And I hate that so much, not just because of potential damage to discs, but I just find it cheap. It's just a cheap move to just save, what, 2 cents on plastic or something. But I digress. This movie was very underrated in my opinion. It bombed at the box office. Granted, if it came out 5 years earlier, that would have been great, but for the most part, it had its really great moments and stood out very well. I thought it was a great companion piece of the sequel, as a sequel. So I still definitely think if you want to red box it or something, I definitely recommend checking it out now that it's finally on Blu-ray. And as I said, this is definitely one of my favorite slipcovers of many Blu-ray releases I've picked up this year. So very happy to have that. And for those of you who do not know, because I barely figured out a few weeks ago, there is this thing called Target Cartwheel or something like that. You can check it out on the Target.com website. And sometimes they have various extra 10, 20, 30% off coupons for various Blu-rays and DVDs. There was a 20% off coupon for this, so definitely if you want to save a couple more bucks, go ahead and sign up for an account just like anything else, and you get a coupon for 20% off. I think it came out to 17 bucks. Because this is $19.99 versus Best Buy or somewhere else where it's like $22.99. So, unless you really dig the Steelbook, well then of course pick up the Steelbook edition. But if you're going to pick up this edition during the week of release, I believe, go for that coupon and you save yourself a couple bucks. And Barnes & Noble, you gotta love them and hate them at the same time. They always have amazing catalog titles, and right now they got their Criterion sale going on. Technically the final Criterion on my list. I don't care too much for the Criterion stuff. I know they're amazing movies, but I just don't have the money to do that very often. But I splurged and I picked up Fantastic Mr. Fox. Again, if you sign up for emails through Barnes & Noble, they send you extra coupons. So I got this for 65% off. So it came out to about 18 bucks total. That is a great deal for a freaking awesome box set like this. This is a pretty thick box set. Great artwork all around. That's just the back artwork thingy, or insert. Look at all this. I love all this, just kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving, actually. A lot of browns, a lot of orange. Really, really awesome artwork. I believe it's like an extended... That's pretty legit right there. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Criterion, for giving a shit. Making awesome booklets like this. Very extensive into the making of the movie. It's just awesome. Awesome. Criterion's never let you down. They are worth the money. Anytime 20 bucks, or if you get lucky enough to get them under 20, they are worth every penny. And for a movie like this, stop motion by Wes Anderson, Good stuff. Very funny, very much in Wes Anderson style, so if you enjoy his movies, I highly recommend it. Or animation. I'm a big fan of animation, so check it out if you love animation as well. And last but definitely not least, a comedy show that has just gotten so under the radar, it's not even funny. Very much like other shows that I've enjoyed, like Rules of Engagement. You know they're out there, but nobody talks about them. And that is the Exes on TV Land. Everybody talks about the Hot in Cleveland show. And while it had its moments, I kind of thought it ran its course like 2 seasons ago. And this show is still refreshingly funny. I love the chemistry amongst all the characters. Anyone from comedy veteran like Wayne Knight here, Newman, and Kristen Johnston, when they were both on Third Rock from the Sun, they were hilarious. Then, of course, you got Turk here, you know, just... That's what I'm talking about. And this guy's a relative newcomer, I think, but I've never seen him before this show, but he's pretty funny in his own right. Just an all-around great show. It's got the first 2 seasons, a total of, I think, like 20-some-odd episodes, 23. Got this for a good price on eBay, because sadly, this is how little people give a shit, I guess, about this show, is that it didn't even get a release at Best Buy or Target or Walmart. I didn't find this anywhere, and it was such a bummer, but I got it for a very good price on eBay. I got it for like 12 bucks, so relatively cheap. So if you definitely enjoy sitcoms, especially around something like, you know, over-the-top relationship issues or just over-the-top situations in general, I highly recommend it. Some great guest stars as well in the first couple seasons, and the main thing is, though, the chemistry amongst all these characters. I love it. It's like they put it to quote themselves, they're almost like family in a way when by the time the show reaches about the halfway point in terms of the second season. But anyways, it's a very dysfunctional, over-the-top situation comedy, and I think it's really very genuine, very funny, and I highly recommend checking it out if you can hunt down the damn DVD. Because I don't believe it's on Hulu or Netflix or anything, unfortunately. But anyways, that should do it. Didn't mean to talk so much, but I felt like, well, that's the point of this channel, eh? To talk movies, and that is my showcase of the Sin City A Dame to Kill For exclusive and a couple other pickups that I had recently. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment below, like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff in between. So until next time, I'm Anthony Flores with Worth a Watch, and stay tuned for more videos, and keep going to the movies.